I wanted to be the greatest of all time. I went 5 straight years without missing a single day of workout, 365 days a year. Every single day I was in the water. The time away from the sport just helped me sort of realize what I had done a little bit, but also made me realize that I still wanted to do it. I had some things that bothered me from 2012, losing the 200 fly, not being as prepared as I should have been. And you know, over the last 2 years, I really just, I changed my whole life, really. You know, I focused everything on the sport. You know, I was in bed by 10 o'clock. You know, I was getting the right amount of recovery. I was taking care of my body away from the pool. So all the little small things that I did in my earlier stages of my career, I went back to and did them this time around. And my results in Rio were good. For me, at the age of 31, to be able to come back and to be able to finish how I did, you know, for me, this is how I want to retire. I wanted to hang my suit up my way, and that's it. I think for me, going in this next chapter of my life, starting that sort of transitioning into things that I'm passionate about. For me, when I was 15, when I signed my first contract, I said I wanted to change the sport of swimming. And over 16 years, swimming it's night and day different than it was in 2000. So, you know, for me, that's one step that's happened. So over the last 8 years, we've taught over 15,000 kids to be water safe. It's a good number, but I want more. Continuing to build my brand. I always wanted to have my own suit, and that was something over 16 years I was finally able to do, was build my own suit.
There are a lot of athletes who, talented, mentally driven, who are great athletes. But what do you think it is that separates out those athletes to become the incredible, ultimate elite athletes, the Jordans, the Gretzkys?
I wanted to do something that nobody had ever done before. And that started with a dream and a goal. I wanted to be the greatest of all time. I went 5 straight years without missing a single day of workout, 365 days a year. Every single day I was in the water. And in the sport of swimming, when you miss one day, it takes you 2 days to get back. So I was already I was continuing to build on that throughout that time. And you know, that was kind of just how I was. There are days you're not going to want to do it, sure. I mean, everybody has those days. But it's what you do on those days that help you move forward.
So you hate losing more than you enjoy the winning?
Yeah. Yeah. It's in 2012, I lost the 200 fly by, I don't even, frustrated.
We won't talk about it.
And I watched the video like, I don't know, 2 months before trials, and I saw myself mess up the 3rd turn. And I was like, well, that's the race. Like I knew the outcome, obviously, but I was watching the race, and I was like, well, if I hit the 3rd turn, I win the race. Mm-hmm. And you know, that was something that obviously stuck with me for a long time.
You've been through some public struggles. You know, you have to do it in the public eye, unlike the rest of us who go through struggles. What are the lessons you take away from that?
You know, for me, I have had struggles outside of the pool. I've been in the public eye and not the best way, and it's not fun. I mean, for me, it led me to the darkest place I've ever been in my life, not wanting to be alive anymore. And you know, for me, I'm so thankful to be able to go through some of the work that I've gone through over the last 2 years to become the person who I am today. And after some of the struggles, you know, not many people have really seen the true me. And what you're seeing today is the true me. I'm living a dream. So, you know, I'm in the best place where I could possibly be right now. And